tell it's a nice sunny day out.
Yeah.
Measure ourselves before we begin today. And so we're settling into our bodies. Just beginning to feel our breath. Hi. Hi. Thank you so much. I'm really excited to be here with you. And I enjoy our time together, and so I'm happy to share.
Yeah, thank you. It's exciting. I'm so happy for you to be here. I haven't seen you in so long. You're such a wonderful practitioner, and I'm so grateful for you to be here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So let's just jump into it. So can you explain a few things of what you do?
Yes. So I think overall what I offer is I create sacred experiences for people to reconnect to their body, to their heart, to their spirit. It's about transformation, it's about empowerment, it's about remembering that we're so much more than just the physical, but how important it is to actually be in the physical and move in the physical and shift our energy. So I offer one-on-one sessions, I teach classes, and all of those things.
Yeah, that sounds so much.
And workshops too.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a lot of new workshops together. Yeah. So a lot of, actually December is going to be very, like a lot of things happening in December. So I don't know when this is coming out, but stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, check my website and
definitely put the link.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, great. So how long have you been practicing and performing all these
different modalities?
Yeah.
So I would say, because there's a lot. It started so I moved to New York City in 2006. And then I finished my undergrad in exercise science at Brooklyn College. So I got into like the exercise science part of things, and then got to personal training in 2010. So I did personal training. So I worked with clients one-on-one, helping them to like move in their body, to develop strength, things of that nature. But so I would say for the past 8 plus 9 years or so, I've been really working with people one-on-one, coaching them, guiding them to through massage, energy healing practices, meditation.
Oh, great. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
What are some challenges you've experienced as a practitioner?
I would say once you start working for yourself, it's like you want to be a part of a community, but the challenge has been to find the communities to be a part of, and the communities that are going to understand what you offer.
Yeah.
And I think finding the difference between, or finding not the difference, but like the bridge between making money and having resources for yourself to like pay for your bills and all that stuff, and also like knowing your worth and your value for offering something that's spiritual, something that's offered that's a part of changing someone's life. So making the connection between those two for me has been a challenge in terms of like what I charge for what the experience is. So in terms of like a business perspective, I've been really challenged in terms of like my beliefs and like stepping up and feeling empowered with what I offer, money exchange, and then finding the communities. I guess those are like a couple of the pieces that have been challenging
I can see where you say that.
Yeah. So that's been my personal challenge.
Okay.
But I always take challenges too. It's all about mindset, right? So like meditation has helped me with mindset, yoga has helped me with my mindset. So even if I'm experiencing a challenge or difficulty, I do feel like inside that will be my strength. Like I will, as soon as I bring awareness to that, then I can work on it, and I want to make it. I want to make it my strength. So I feel like I'm going to be an amazing businesswoman, as well as a spiritual teacher and facilitator, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you.
Thank you. So how do you balance out your home and your self energy and everybody else's energy?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
That's been if I had one other challenge, that would be one of the other challenges. It's like I feel like so many of us that are so sensitive, whether you're like an empath or just a sensitive human being that's somehow remained open to the outside forces of the world. You haven't like shelled up yourself too much. I mean, we're all connected and we feel so much what's going on. So it's been a challenge, but that's why I think exploring these practices has helped me, because it's like you have to find a place to resource yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you have to be able to create the home environment to come home and like center yourself. And so I think that's always been key for me. Wherever I've lived and wherever I've traveled, I made sure that I have a place to sit. You know, developing a daily routine. So that way I have structure, a little bit of structure, or like consistency within the swirling of picking up on other things and just so many changes. Did I answer the question?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah. But that's definitely a challenge, you know, and like going into spaces, going into rooms where you feel other people's energy, and then being like, okay, what's mine? Coming back to my center, coming back to my breath.
Okay, yeah, that was a great answer, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely can feel that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So how has this journey been for you? How did you get involved into all these practices?
Yeah, great question. I'm not somebody who, I'm not like, oh, I want to be a Thai massage therapist and a yoga teacher, and I didn't really have these thoughts when I was younger. I feel like my journey has just been unfolding. And so I'm in a situation, so I graduated from Brooklyn College, and a friend of mine was doing personal training. So I was like, okay, maybe the next step is personal training. And I did that. And then I tuned into the deeper part of me. It was actually about getting my hands on people and learning massage.
Yeah.
And so I just always, then I followed that step. And when I went into Thai yoga massage, they were like, have you done this before? Because I felt very natural.
Oh, wow.
So then I was like, okay, I'm where I'm supposed to be, you know? So, yeah, I just always felt like so then I got into Thai massage, and I knew it's where I had to be. But then once I started getting my hands on bodies and getting my hands on bodies, it sounds so silly, but like really getting into the work, then you feel so many different things happening. And I was like, ooh, I want to learn more about energy work.
Yeah.
What's that? So then I went into Reiki, and then I took different Reiki trainings with a teacher, and guided me through tuning into energy, sending long distance energy, working with intention, working with sacred geometry and symbols. And then it's just a rabbit hole, you know, because then once you get into that, you're like, ooh, then there's like metaphysical stuff, or, then yoga happened, and then I got into yoga teacher training. But that wasn't even a plan. I went to India, and I thought, I could get a yoga teacher training, but my teacher there at the ashram said, let go of any of your expectations. So I even let go of the desire to be a yoga teacher trainer. I let go of that desire. But then it came to me. I was literally led to a group of women doing a teacher training, and I said, okay, I'm supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
So I think for me, one of the biggest lessons in my life is to surrender to what's in front of me, what's being presented, and just listening, paying attention, trusting my intuition, all these things. So it's been an unfolding journey. So I kind of have an idea of what's coming up next, but I also, I don't want to limit myself in terms of what I'm capable of or what's possible. And
what do you feel is better, to love or to be loved?
Such a good question. I love your philosophical questions. Okay, so my answer would be to love.
Why is that?
Okay, so I would say to love because if there's a sense of needing to be loved, it feels like there would be a lack of love that is already here if I'm needing it from someone else. And I know that I've been needy before. I've been needing of other people's attention and love. And it's like you're constantly, there's a sense of seeking outside of yourself for something. And it just doesn't feel good because it's like you're like needing someone to give you something when it's all actually here. So I would say if I recognize that I am love, I have love to give because I see others as a reflection of me. So I want to love you naturally. I want to be kind, and I want to be love. Yeah. And I want to be love because, there's just more fullness that way. I think that's just like, I have something to give now. Yeah. I have something to give instead of something to take.
That was nice.
Yeah.
That was nicely said.
Thank you.
Something to give instead of something to take.
Yeah.
That was deep. Okay, and one more question.
Okay, great.
So, if you had a superpower, what would your superpower be?
Okay. Ooh. I have a couple. No, okay, so if I had a superpower, I think that my superpower is I'm able to, I think it's being able to communicate in a nonverbal language. And what you would say is like the ether. I think I can communicate telepathically. So I'm very good at even speaking to, in sessions, even in our sessions, if I'm doing a bodywork session, I'm communicating to your consciousness, and your body responds without you knowing. And that's something I've just noticed that's been developing. That I feel like I'm really good at. Oh. Yeah. So connecting. Does it make sense, like what I'm saying, like in terms of what my superpower would be?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm clear. I get it.
Okay, good. I could also tell it to you right now. Nah, I'm just kidding. I got it. Yeah.
That was great.
So it's kind of like what is it on the X-Men, Dr. Gray? I think is that who it is? And they can talk to without speaking.
Oh, I know.
Or is it Professor X?
Professor.
Oh,
it's Professor. I don't know if it's
X. Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Professor.
The professor. But speaking without speaking. Got it? Awesome.
That was great.
Thank you. Thank you so much for taking time to sit together, to move together and meditate and to share this with your community. I'm so honored, and thank you for inviting me into this experience to share. Share something.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. Thank you. It's so appreciated. It really is. And it's so good to see you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Natalie, integrated
form.
Integrated work. Yeah, so